Hello, Pickbreakers and Two Punchers. This is JuryDutySummons, back in my Let's Play of Jury's Toolbox. And here we have a new little platform added to my facility, or my toolbox, or compound, or whatever the hell we want to call it. Anyway, this right here, well, I've decided that I wanted to get more into some of the interesting stuff that comes with equivalent exchange. And to do so, I'm going to have to really just step up my game in terms of energy production, or equivalent exchange EMC production. And so one way I'm going to do that, one way I want to try to do that, is through the flax capacitor. Oh yes, the flax capacitor. These things are pretty incredible. They produce flax really, really fast. And so by using flax and then pumping it into my condenser, should be able to generate quite a bit of EMC. So let's see if we can do that. So in preparation for that, I have built a bunch of block breakers. I'll pull up the recipe for that. So iron pick, piston, redstone, a bunch of cobble, and then a bunch of deployers. Oops, there we go. So there's the recipe: chest, piston, redstone. So basically the same as the block breaker, except for a whatever it's called. And these are part of redstone, so even if you're not doing this pack, if you have redstone, that'll be available there. Some pneumatic tubes. Yes, pneumatic tubes. What? Yeah, tubes. Also part of redstone. Some red insulated wire, some green, yellow, and some others. And what else did I have here? Some dirt, whatever. Some other random junk. So I'll show you exactly what it is that's going to happen here. So the idea is that we'll put the block breakers over here. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. So put a block breaker there and a block breaker there. That doesn't have to be there anymore. It's a block breaker, right? Yep. And then we'll put a deployer there and a deployer there. Okay. So one of these deployers is going to have bone meal. Let's give it just half a stack for right now. The other one's going to have flax seeds. So this one is going to plant a flax seed. This one is going to use a bone meal to grow it. And this over here is going to break it and suck up all the materials and spit it out into a pipe. So that's the basic concept. The reason this works is because the combined EMC cost of a flax seed and a bone meal is less than the resulting product that you get out of it. So it all works in the end. So let's put these up. Let's see. So we'll stick one of those right there. I just put this up here just as a backing, because otherwise it makes it a little difficult. So there we go. I haven't actually built one of these, so if it doesn't work, then blame Direwolf. He's always the right person to blame, I think. Right. Alright. So, that's what we need there. So, deployer, 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 deployer. There we go. Right. I don't even have enough seeds yet, but I'll get the mechanics working before I worry about putting stuff in them. So yes. So let's try some redstone tubes here. So these redstone tubes will be enough to get There we go. I think that's good. Boy, that's confusing. Okay. I have a, what do I have here? I have a timer, which would be very handy in this little process. So I'll just stick it right there for the fun of it. So I think that's good. And I think I might need some actual redstone, which I thought I had some redstone. But it turns out I do not. Let's try some red alloy wire. Maybe that'll work. Nope. Alright, well, that's fine. I'm going to pause it for just 1 second. I'll grab some redstone. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I got some redstone. I had a bit to use. There we go. It looks like that's working. So that connects. So through all of this redstone tubing here, I think that does it. Yeah, looks like it does. Awesome. Okay, so that should cause all of that stuff to break on a regular basis or a semi-regular basis. You know, now that I think about it, let's just put this inside, actually. Come on, why isn't it breaking? Break. Sure, why not? We'll do it like this, I guess. Yeah, maybe if I'm lucky and just put it right up against that. That work? No, of course not. That's alright. Oops. What am I doing here? I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. That'll do. What? Huh. Okay, well that's kind of acting strange. So I'll just stick it right over here. That works. Cool. And then just regular pneumatic tube will lead all the way over to... somewhere over here. Alright, I think that'll work. I think it'll work. So what I'm going to do is go in here. I'll show you what that's connecting to. So that's connecting right to the condenser. So right there. What I'm going to do is pop that diamond out just to make sure when the string gets in there. Oops. Well, that didn't work. Well, that's not going to make a diamond. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Okay, cool. Don't know exactly what's going to happen, but we'll see in just a minute. I can run a quick little test. So we'll do, there we go, bone meal. So like that, and that. Cool. That worked. And then we'll run around inside and just see what happens when it enters into that chest. If all goes well, it'll go into the main chamber. Yep, perfect. So that's exactly what we're looking for right there. So it should just get eaten up like normal. But actually, I kind of want to get more seed. Whew. So that's probably plenty of seed for right now. Alright, cool. And let's say, how much do I want to put worth in there? With just like a couple each? That's ridiculous. What do I have that's worth more? Oh, I can just convert the bones over, I guess. That's fine. I'm out of space anyway. What am I doing? So let's put a couple in each just to get us started. Perfect. That'll do. And then on these outside ones, we'll put in a couple stacks of bone meal. I'll come back later and just go ahead and fill these up entirely, I guess. It's not so important right now. Just make sure. Want them to have about the same. That'll do for now. Okay, so from here, let's bring a wire off of this. Oops, what am I doing? So do a red alloy wire. That's actually kind of problematic. Alright, so I'm going to back it up a bit so I actually have some room to connect without screwing the wires up. So we'll put it right... Really? Alright, move. Okay, there we go. It's in there! I don't have a clue why that's not glowing like it's supposed to, but it's like it's... I don't know. I think it's actually working though, so I'm going to call it good. Oh, that's not going to do. Alright, what I need to do is get something special to make this little part work. So I'll be right back in just a minute. Alright, I'm back. I'll show you what I grabbed. I grabbed myself a diamond handsaw. So that should be pretty handy. Oops, I don't want to do that. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing here. Alright, so I'm going to cut a slab down to some panels, down to some covers, and then cut that down into some strips, some cover slips. Perfect. That's what I wanted to do. And then I'll slap it right there, or right there rather. And that'll let me run the wire through there without, because otherwise if I hadn't put that there, you pop that up and I'll show you exactly what happens. There we go. So it'll connect and the whole thing will turn itself up. Wait. I don't know why something hit escape. Anyway. Well, I actually thought that wouldn't work. I thought it would turn itself off. But that's alright. There we go. Now it's cleaner, I guess. Well, that's alright. That's cool. Whenever I have an excuse to use covers, I love to use covers. So here we go. Let's see. So the other thing I wanted to do was play with the timing a bit on this. So everything, I want everything to be delayed just a second or so. So I'll put a delay right there. So I'll delay it 1 tick. And so since these are the bone meal, the other one, okay, we'll use some more of those. Haha. So the bone meal will need to be delayed. Just a moment.